bring it down here and put it here, it's complicated. It's like 1,000 pounds.
Ready?
Oh my God, look at this.
Summertime is here, and for Polo Reef, that means more projects. Over the past few weeks, the Polo team has been making changes to the lab. One of those changes is to make space for the new deep water tank. This involves removing one of the 200-gallon cube tanks. In case you missed it, last year, one of the sister tanks sprung a leak due to old age. The 200-gallon cube is the same age from the same manufacturer, and the team thought it was best to replace the tank just in case it sprung a leak as well. You can check out the video and the link in the description below. Meanwhile, back in the lab, Joe is working on prepping the stand. He's a forward thinker and is already concerned about the process of getting the large tank from the garage into the lab.
In the garage, how we're going to put the tank on the lifters. Maybe I'll go and start something. I gotta think this through because it's complicated. To bring it down here and put it here, barely fits in the elevator. That's another problem. And then to bring it from the garage to the elevator, it's the easy part, but then we have a step that we need to put it on top of dollies and roll only the tank in the elevators. It's like 1,000 pounds. We're gonna go and build something. Yeah.
Being the innovator he is, Joe quickly gets to work on building a platform that can handle the weight of the tank during the move.
Let's get to work. So we gotta build this as high enough to go over those guns.
As the team preps the tank for the move, back in the lab, Alex DeVet is working on installing some new upgrades to the Polo Reef microscope. He's working on testing out the new equipment before the team comes back in and takes over the lab.
We're doing a little dark field microscopy and how it changes the samples and how you can see different things and the same magnification, but with different lighting perspectives. So like right now we have light field microscopy. See the light background, light goes through the sample. And then if we convert regular light microscopy, dark field microscopy, it's just playing with different fields of focus. Dark field, light field.
Back outside, it's moving time. The team loads the deep water tank onto the platform that Joe built. Their first obstacle will be safely loading the tank onto the elevator.
Hold on, Joe, don't hurt yourself. Max, lower a little bit. Stop.
Ready?
Stop walking perfect down like 2 inches. That's it. That's it.
I love you boys.
You're the best. It's clear. We'll go down.
All right, let's go, boys.
With the first obstacle out of the way, the team is hyped up and ready for how easy this move will be. One thing we know about Polo is nothing comes easy. Large tanks in small spaces can spell disaster. They get the tank to the doorway and run into their second obstacle, the door frame. After a bit of nudging, they get it through, but not without leaving a trail of destruction.
Oh my God, the ties are all broken.
Yeah.
With the tank in position, the next phase is to move the heavy tank onto the lifters so they can put it up on the stand. Just as they're getting ready to move the tank, Andrew arrives and couldn't be more excited.
It's finally here! Out of the garage, out of the abyss.
Out of purgatory.
How many actual gallons is this now?
This is the replacement tank for the 200 cube that we had. This tank is 48 long, 36 inches front to back, and 48 inches tall. It's 360 gallons, or if it's 200, it's 700 pounds empty and about 3,000 pounds when it's full of water.
And it's got 2 overflow drains.
It'll have two overflows and a closed loop.
Almost 400 gallons. Easy, guys. Easy with this, baby.
Okay,
You ready?
I'm ready.
Can you back up? I'm backing up. I'm getting out of the room. I don't even want to watch. It's too nerve-wracking.
Now the team is focused on getting the tank onto the stand. They begin to lift the tank, but as they do, the tiles continue to crack around them.
So the thing becomes when we go to slide this off,
We're 6 inches away.
This has the team on edge. they're one wrong move away from a cracked tank.
Now you guys are gonna talk to each other and go down.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, pump. 3, 2, 1, pump. 3, 2, 1, pump. 3, 2, 1, pump.
Yeltsin and Max synchronize their lifts like Olympic rowers going for the gold. Things have gone relatively smoothly so far, but they quickly hit their first roadblock. But in Polo Reef fashion, John has solutions right away to solve the problem.
With our lifting carts, we fell 1.5 inches short of the height of the stand, so we're gonna have to use some blocking, some cribbing under it to lift it up, so that we could get it, so we could just slide on the stand and not have to lift it.
With the problem solved, John heads over to give Andrew the great news.
Hey Andrew, you want to come take a look?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Andrew's super excited to see the size of this tank.
Look at the height of this.
Oh my God, look at this.
This wouldn't even work as a clam tank. Drop it and forget it.
Deep water clam tank.
Well, maybe they need the pressure.
Right?
Maybe they need an atmosphere.
I mean, the clam tanks are all low boys, right? This is the opposite. Wow.
The tank might be in place, but there's still a lot of work to do. They immediately get down to business and focus on fixing all the tiles that the deep water tank broke. These guys are unstoppable.
I got it, baby.
As they finish up the tile repair, they get word that a new skimmer has just arrived. They don't skip a beat and head right outside to receive it. With the deep water tank taking the same route earlier, this is just a walk in the park.
It's been a good morning. We got the replacement tank up on the stand for Andrew's deep water fish, and now we're going to be working on a skimmer, putting the new skimmer in because we had to move the old one out to make space to get the tank past. So this is a good opportunity to put the new skimmer in. We're going to see how everything lines up, and hopefully that works. If not, we'll have to put the old one back and hope we didn't damage it moving it because it had some issues to start with. The new one looks like it's going to line up perfectly, and if it does, we'll have that running later today also.
They get the skimmer in place and begin the install. Back in the lab, Alex the vet and Max are looking for subjects to use on the newly installed upgrades on the microscope.
Because I need something a little bit bigger than like a protozoa, but not too big for light microscopy. Because I want as many refraction angles as possible. Whereas like a protozoa doesn't have a lot, but something that's not too big. And they're like the perfect size. I'm looking for anything. Something different.
They continue their hunt. It's funny how when you're looking for pests, you just can't seem to find them.
Anytime I want something here, impossible to find. Days that I'm not looking for stuff, it's everywhere. That's just how it goes.
So we were looking through the tanks, found some bristle worms and other starfish and stuff, and now Alex is going to look through them.
So right now we're looking at a polychaete worm under polarized light microscopy. Really highlights a lot of detail that you would be able to see without the polarized light.
The new upgrades on the Polo Reef microscope really open up the doors for research and investigation. It's another step in pushing the hobby forward. Meanwhile, in the back of the lab, John, Joe, and Yeltsin continue to install the large skimmer. The new skimmer fits like a glove, and the team is feeling good about their productive day. They celebrate and move the old skimmer out.
So being how this is basically a brand new skimmer with all new plastics, we're going to go through a break-in period. We're going to have irregular phone for the next couple of days until we get it all situated and we're really able to dial in the level of the water level in the skimmer.
The celebration is short-lived because it's right back to work for the Polo Reef team. They shift their attention back on the deep water tank. The next phase is to drill both the stand and the tank. This is a delicate process, but nothing the team hasn't done before. With the amount of tank installs the Polo Reef team has completed, they quickly get to work utilizing some of the old install holes as guidance. Work smarter, not harder.
It was one of the toughest jobs to do because, like you could see, we drilled the closed loop matching exactly the old closed loop, and then the overflow boxes were drilled totally in a different spots as the old tanks, so we had to, reconfigure the old plumbing to the new boxes. There's nothing we cannot do at Polo Reef.
The last step is to connect the plumbing. They'll do so by using the same closed loop as the previous 200 cube. Joe and John get to work fitting, gluing, and water testing the new piping.
We just finished plumbing up the deep water tank. We're gonna get it filled and checked for any leaks, and then we'll get back to you.
They fill the tank to the brim and let the water roll into the overflow and down into the new piping. This is the moment of truth.
Keep it water on.
Yeah, it's on slowly.
It's on?
Yeah, slowly. There's some spilling up.
Oh,
Okay. Almost took his hand.
Houston, we got it.
Today has been a day of out with the old and in with the new. Changes can be tough, but they're also really exciting. Andrew and the Polo Reef team have some big plans for this unique deep water tank that they cannot wait to share with you. We would love to hear from all of you at home on how you would stock this tank. Leave a comment down below of your ideal build out. Who knows, Andrew might take it into consideration. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to stay updated on everything Polo Reef. Until next time.
It's the first specimen to ever be collected. Oh my god!
They are spawning, which is a nice indicator to us that they're healthy.
Wow. Wait till you see.